Hey guys, so this is my card game. I named it Battle of the Suits because the suits are each a class. There's Wizard, Priest, Warrior, and Hunter, and you just choose whatever class you want. If the players can't decide on who gets what, then you can roll, and whoever has the highest number gets to choose first, and then so on down the line. For this example, I chose the Wizard and the Priest. So I'm the Wizard, player 2 is the Priest. You have these hearts, which represent your HP. You get 20. You each start out with 20 hearts, and whoever gets to 0 is out and loses. And whoever is the last person standing is the winner. So it's up to 4 players, but I'm doing 2 players right now. You always have 5 cards in your hand, and there's a draw deck for each turn. You'll draw another card, and you'll play the played cards in the discard pile. So here's my hand. I have a couple black number cards, which are damage cards. So if I wanted to play these, I would roll a d6, and then I would attack the other player, so he would lose 6 hearts if I had played one of those. And you can put them in a jar or something, but just for the sake of this, I'm just going to do that. So let's say I played the 8. Let's say this was an 8 of diamonds, then I would get an additional 2 points, so he would be 8 damage instead of 6. But since this is not of diamonds, which is my class, I don't get any benefit. It's just -6 for the opponent. So let's say I played that 8, and then I draw another card, and then it would be his turn. Let's see what he has. So he has a couple cards. He has these, as I said, are damage. The black numbers and the red numbers are healing, so he could choose to heal. So you'd roll a d4 for healing. So if he wanted to heal, roll a d4. He got a 4, so he'd get 4 hearts back. He also has a king, which is +2 armor. So you can just, I don't have charms for armor, but if you had another type of charm, like a little shield or something, you could put those. Because the king is the shield, and then he just has, he has the queen as well, which is the high priestess. So you'd get an additional 2 healing points on top of your roll. So if he had played this card and he rolled the 4, right? Yeah. So he would get 6 healing points instead. But he didn't. He played the heal card. So it goes on like that until you're down to 0. If you get a joker, that is your special ability, and each class has their own special ability. So for the wizard, it would just be that the other player skips their turn. But let's say the priest played the joker. They get an additional 2 points of healing on top of their d8 roll. So they got a 2, then they would get 4 hearts. So yeah, the wizard, you just skip the other player's turn. And if you were to play a jack, that's a knight, so that would be +2 damage with your roll. So if I played the knight and I rolled a 5, my opponent would have 7 damage. And then he'd put in his hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I hope that made sense. That's pretty much all the different cards and the different playing. I used the wizard and the priest, but the hunter's ability is a trap. So if you want to play the hunter, it'd be a trap +2 damage to the next player. So the next person in the line, just go clockwise. And then if you wanted to be a warrior, it would be the ability is called Smash, and it would be an additional 2 points of damage. That's my game. I hope that made sense to everybody. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.